and welcome to Feria Latina Storytime. I'm Linda and I'm going to read you the story of the shepherd and the sun's daughter. Acoya Napa guarded the special llamas which the Inca sacrificed to the sun. One day, as he walked behind his flock, playing a delightful tune on his flute, Acoya Napa met two beautiful girls. He recognized them at once as two of the virgins of the sun, who served the god in a temple not far away. As soon as they saw each other, Acoya Napa and one of the girls fell deeply in love. Her name was Chupianta, and she could hardly tear herself away from him when evening fell and she had to go back to the temple. She shut herself in her room and cried all night as she thought about him. From that time on, all the beauties and luxuries of the temple meant nothing to Chupianta. She lay in her room and pined away for love of her shepherd. One day she had a strange dream. In it, a bird flew onto her knee and said, "Pretty princess, cry no longer. If you wish to see your shepherd again, go to the heart of the temple, to the 4 mountains from which flow the rivers which water the 4 provinces of the empire. Seat yourself in the centre of the 4 fountains. Think of Acoya Napa as hard as you can and sing a song in his memory. If the fountains sing with you, your wish will be fulfilled." Chupianta woke up with a start, dressed quickly, and made her way to the springs at the heart of the temple. As soon as she began to sing, the waters echoed her song. The next day, she ran to the place where she and the shepherd had met. He was nowhere to be seen. But instead, Chupianta found his mother. In her hand was a carved stick, the height of a man. Chupianta felt a strange desire to own this stick. The old woman could refuse nothing to a virgin of the sun. Sadly, Chupianta returned to the temple and went to bed. She placed her stick beside her and began to cry. At once, the stick was turned into Acoya Napa. The couple decided never again to be parted, and from then on, Acoya Napa entered and left the temple with Chupianta in the form of the stick. One day, a guard came across the lovers. They fled from the temple, but the guard followed them. The shepherd knew all the paths, but the girl could not run fast enough to shake off their pursuer. When he was on the point of capturing her, there was a great clap of thunder and the earth began to shake. The trees were tossed in all directions and rocks crashed down the mountain slopes, destroying everything in their path. Meanwhile, the lovers had reached the mountain summit. As they did so, an intense light filled the sky, and the lovers were transformed into 2 rocks, leaning against each other. And so they remained together until the end of time.